On here with the actual trial. Ho 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 ho! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Mayafei. Alright, I need to do an Edgeworth voice. Have I already talked to Edgeworth yet? I don't think I have. Ahem. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. How's Edgeworth? I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Maybe some more game volume in my ear? Alright, cool. Ho ho, Mr. Edgeworth. Please give the court your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mayafei, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no doubts the facts of this case, Your Honor. Ho ho, I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call it first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window, here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to be struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Ho ho ho! The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue? Really? Alright. Yeah, now. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Mr. Mayafei, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Oh, yes, sir. I'd hardly evidence she did, sir. Oh. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There are two people there already. The defendant, Miss Mayafei, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Mayafei. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Mayafei at the very moment of the murder. Okay. Oh, the very moment you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in his testimony, she would fluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It's worked lots of times. Heh. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, is something the matter? No, no, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. I have no problems with that. There are two people there already? Yes, we know that. Well, I mean, technically three, but I'm not gonna press that. Because one of them's dead. The defendant, Miss Mayafei, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Cool. Yes, that is true. I think I'll press this. Hold on just a second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
Oh, you did say it.
Yeah, you said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's... What? What about this suspicious... I can't say suspicious in my own voice. I can say it in Gumshoe's voice,
Suspicious.
but I can't say suspicious in my own voice. What? What about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't in pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
Ho, that's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more assault proof other than her claims, Detective?
Um...
I guess pressing does have its advantages.
Oh, yes!
I mean, yeah, it's the note, the receipt, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I got the order things messed up. My testimony, Your Honor. Sorry. There's something I should have told you first, Your Honor.
Ho, very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. This is gonna kill my throat. Oh.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab tests showed that the blood was...
That the blood was the victim's. That makes sense, I can't read that.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh, rumble.
How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Ho. Before we begin this cross-examination,
I have a question for you, Detective. Oh, Your Honor? Oh, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Oh, I know, I'm a bit embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Oh, try to be more careful. Very well. The defense then begins cross-examination.
Alright. Securing special. That's not technically true. I could press that. Is it? I don't know. Let's go for it. I found a memo written on a piece of paper. Yep, that's fine. There's a receipt, but yeah, that's fine. Want to admire clear written blood, yeah, that's fine. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. We don't... Now it's process. No, there we go. And find evidence.
Oh, no, don't jump the gun with me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting into the good part.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Now, the piece of paper is a receipt. I mean, there's not that's true. I don't have any issue with that. I don't have any issue with that either. Yeah. And there was blood found on the victim's finger. Yes, that's all true. But that doesn't mean that this is necessarily true. Detective Gumshoe? You get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name.
Oh, sure. It happens all the time in books and movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective, it's a video game. Let's talk about reality, shall we?
Oh, I guess I haven't heard many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Pissed.
Ah.
Stop right there. The witness...
now I'm doing Gumshoe's voice.
The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused.
The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order.
I think that's fine.
Oh, that's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there's a contradiction there somewhere. Let's find it. Shoot. Oh, I up my inventory. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I've already pressed that. What's my adventure button? Present? Yeah, okay. Okay. And that's not relevant yet. I mean, sure, I'll press this. Just because you found next, that is. Yeah, I'm just not worried about that. I mean, the killer... No... I don't... The killer could have, but I don't see that being possible. We have no evidence to say otherwise, so I'll just say this man. Oh, not April, May. Whoops. Okay. Alright. Try that again, but instead say the killer. Shoot. I thought Miss May was... Whatever, isn't that alright. Anyone see that? No. You're saying the killer would write her own name, buddy, please. It's framed. Hold on, if that's the case, where's your evidence? Exactly. Exactly, that's the point. Yep. So I don't want to press that, but I did anyways, because I did. April, May. April, May. Is that relevant? If her name's April May... Hold on, hold on. Is the A... It is. The A is written weird. The last A is written weird. Okay. Do I present that here? I'm gonna press them first. Do you have any proof that was me who wrote that?
Oh, of course I do, pal.
You sound pretty confident. This might not be good. Buzz the victims. Hold on. She died instantly. She died instantly. She died instantly. Hold on. Where's this autopsy? Death was instantaneous. There we go. Detective Gunshoe. There's one thing I'd like for you to clarify here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's what you're saying.
Oh, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else would I could have?
Yeah, backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, detective. Rumble, 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 rumble.
ho ho ho, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately would not have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? The day after the murder. I think. Had been day after murder. It was the day after the murder.
Oh, the prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
Oh, yes. A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way.
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all. Oh, I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you so well up your sleeve.
Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
Can I just not say any of these? Oh, I'm gonna beat up on the poor detective.
Yes, Detective Gumtree, you're a sham.
How could you give me a faulty report?
Huh? I thought...
Detective Gumshoe.
I'm disappointed in you. Hand him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, you're at fault, Detective. This isn't gonna look good on your evaluation next month. But, Your Honor, I submit this report to the courts.
Oh, understood. The court accepts this as new evidence. Died from a... may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Okay.
Will, Your Honor. The evidence strong suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
Oh, I suppose that's no conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Oh, let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Alright, here we go. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I forgot the voice I gave her. I think it's like a more crazy-ish girl voice.
Witness, your name, please?
April May, at your service.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanting, what is that word? I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Yeah, gee, I was like, in my hotel room, I checked right in after lunch.
This hotel is directly across from the FACO law offices.
Yeah, that's right, big boy.
Oh, please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
Oh,
Well, Your Honor,
oh, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony.
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
Oh, I thought the witness just testimony now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques quite well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Oh, well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I'll gladly proceed the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Oh, well, very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Alright. I'm fine with that. That's time of death, right? No, that's gone, but yeah, it's time of death. Cool. Okay. One attacker is enough. I don't know how you'll be able to see that. One dodged one side and ran away. I have plenty of problems with this testimony. Just what, she was hit in the head, I'd imagine, right? How was a tiny little girl going to hit a person much taller than her in the head? I suppose it's possible, but also the A looks weird. I'm assuming that has something to do with it. Alright, let's press this. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she has a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
I mean, he's right. Still in question, obviously. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What? What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Shoot. I mean, they're both the same answer. They're both the same answer. They're both the same answer, right? Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Rumble, 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 rumble. Mr. Wright.
Oh, Mr. Wright. What does it mean to this?
Yeah, what does it mean? Somebody tell me this, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had witnessed my client, Miss May, you have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. I'm no expert in fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony's bogus.
but...
Oh, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just, didn't think about that trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Oh, Miss May. The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
What's that idle animation, really? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Oh, your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, almost got her. I see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl, with the hippie clothes, ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. The clock,
Oh. Alright, well, I know I'm pressing.
The clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think. Does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Jesus. Oh, I see. Well, I wish you had been detailed from the beginning. Please, begin the cross-examination.
I don't know if that's the thing I can press, or I'm just gonna press X to doubt on. Because technically, when presenting isn't evidence that's a contradiction, it's how do you know that that's a clock? Well, let's press it first. Clock. Didn't this come up in our testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, I'm feeling honest right now. I guess just present it. Let's just present it, I guess. I mean... Yeah, cool. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, you naughty Mr. Lawyer? You said that the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too, and he's found guilty of murder.
Rumble, 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 rumble. Ho, 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 order, order.
Yeah, Miss May, can you explain how you know it's a clock?
The witness saw the murder with their own eyes.
That's all that's important here. The offense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Oh, yes, of course. Will you withdraw your question, Mr. Wright?
The questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you recall, I've got murders with these questions before. Well, one. Well, yeah.
Oh, objection abstained. You may continue to question the witness.
I suppose if you start right there, it's probably over. What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my questions. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because, I heard it? Yes, it says the time. I heard it says the time, yeah.
So you've been to the law offices of Fang Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fang Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Right? It couldn't have rung because there's papers in it. I mean, Chelsea could have heard it. There's no chance she could have heard it. But it couldn't have rung. And we have the phone conversation to prove that. Right? This clock, yeah. It's not working, that's lame. I take clockwork out and sign some papers instead. Papers is that evidence. Yes, cool. Alright. It couldn't have rung. Your Honor? Members of the court? It's inconceivable that the clock rung because... It's technically it's technically broken, and it's not technically empty. Is it? Because there are papers in there, so it's not technically empty, and it's not technically broken. Because, I mean, it's broken. I don't know. I mean... it's not empty, because we got papers inside. But we intentionally broke it. And that makes it sound like it just doesn't work with the mechanic. I'm just saying it's empty. There we go. That clock is missing its clockwork. Spent way too long on that. How could you possibly... Just take a look. Right now. Huh? Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It says, Vince says, clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Rumble, 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 rumble. Oh, Miss Wright. Would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Oh. Therefore, the witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Huh? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. She knew the clock was empty, somehow. She knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, I must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That is true. Oh, that is a possibility. The clock might have rung. Might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Oh, well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Phone call. Impossible, of course. Yeah, I've got proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you'll like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... sizzling. I mean... Take a look at this. Oh, that's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defense cell phone and contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Rumble, rumble, rumble. Oh, order, order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gunshot overlooked it?
That was a good detective, but I remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I probably should tell you that the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
No, that's it. There's more to that conversation than just that, but... Your Honor. I think it makes it pretty clear that the clockwork was gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? The clock was before. I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oopsie. I have a weird idle animation. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Witness claims she'd seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Oh, well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence. I'll prove the witness had not seen this clock before.
Well, the fact that it was handcrafted by Larry Butts. And it's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here in police... And the one that isn't here in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse an on-sale day?
I said to you, Bert Finehead. It's stupid like doesn't matter, okay? She lived. She should die for it. Die.
Rumble, 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 rumble. Oh. Let's look it over ourselves. This is the court of law, and the witnesses will remain calm.
Oh, okay. Huh? Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did too.
Oh god, scary.
Oh, Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know it opens a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the clock was a weapon because... Shoot. Heard about it. Wiretap. It's wiretap. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's true, because if they say she murdered the person, but maybe she didn't murder him, who knows? The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
Oh, she heard?
That's correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And can I show you the proof?
Oh, well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence.
proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Wiretap. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Rumble, 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 rumble. Mr. Wright, please explain. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May? You were taping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Oh, I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
If that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof.
Oh,
Well, no. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock was... It's gotta be the phone call. Let me just make sure. It's a clock. She says it right there. It's a clock. The phone call. So, I mean, it's the only other thing it could be, let's be honest. I present the defense cell phone.
Oh, yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversations between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, there's actually something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Hi.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor? Look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Oh, witness says question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you getting at me on like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. It's that.
That did it. The court's seeing the real Miss April May now. Now the final blow. I mean, I feel like she did it, but then that goes against the fact that she didn't hold in her hand. Which we have on record saying that we said that she didn't do it. And... No, well, I'm going with why the wiretap. It's very possible she killed Maya, but why? Or Mia, but why? Let's ask a question that's actually relevant. So, I don't know. I want to say this one, I really do. But we've got no proof. Why'd you tap her phone?
Huh?
Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? This isn't tippy-tappy or irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May.
You were tapping the victim's thumb. I hardly call that irrelevant. Rumble, 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 rumble. Oh, while this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, it has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you provide you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Liar, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can, and I will.
You can't be serious, no way.
Way. I say way. And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 p.m., right? At night, right? You know, we're not gonna put the P in front of it, we're just gonna put the 9, you know, because, you know, I like Japan, we use 24-hour time, which is like a better time method, so you don't have to put the P there. You actually just read the number and figure out what time it is. But you know what? You know what? Who cares, right? Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like the normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have, regular, cold, diluted coffee.
Ice coffee.
Think I makes up? That's the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness not on the scene at the time of the murder. Oh, where does that leave us? It's at my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been taping the victim's telephone. However, that is separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Miss May, commit murder. No, they're just gonna let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Oh, whoa. Does the defense have anything to say?
Well,
I can think of something.
I want to continue examining Miss May.
Right.
On for cross-examination.
What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss May has admitted to the wiretap, yes? But there bears no relevance to the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove any connection.
I think it's gotta be at what? I'm not of evidence.
Oh, I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witness to call?
None.
Your Honor.
She's the last.
What that means? Maia's guilty? Wait, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The defense would like to call the bellboy to stand after all.
Tisk. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss May's alibi proved to be solid, then, by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth.
He's gone back to a corner.
I don't see anybody take this, because this is some weird, random interpretation of court laws to where you are guilty until proven innocent. But you know what?
I accept.
Oh, very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Oh my god.
Alright. believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Oh. I forgot the voice I gave him. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I am happy to be of service.
Oh, that tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir.
That seems rather suspicious.
I brought it to her precisely the request time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
So how exactly is she gonna see a murder whilst getting iced coffee? That's the thing I've had an issue with for quite a while. But yeah.
Oh, I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, now I'm ready. I hope this is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, I'll be finished. Alright. I wonder if that's why I did April May. To distract you from the fact that May and Maya are just one letter apart in the added A. I assume that's gonna be relevant at some point. Alright, okay, I don't need to use voice for this. Okay, I'm fine with that. We received a call around 8. I am fine with that. Why 9 on the dot? 9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9, the time of the murder. I have an issue with that. Because we're saying she saw the murder. Oh, I'll press this as well. Oops, I'm into that. Precisely 9, then.
Precisely, exactly. And most definitely 9 p.m., sir.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy. Tee, I'd like my iced coffee at exactly 9 on the dot.
Something like that, sir.
I just
Made up a voice of a character making up a voice for a voice I've made up. Oh, this is great. I'm loving this.
Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why is she so particular about time? And that is... I don't have any evidence. To object to that is the problem. It's weird, but I don't have anything I can object to that with. We found her, what, 904, 907, so I mean, that's fine. Sure. And you're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mayorsman of mine.
How come you're so certain?
Well, I brought
Oh god, what's that face? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser. Embarrasser? Sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for a kiss, sir. But not only a French kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I think perhaps she was momentarily swayed by the prime demeanor, sir. It was a moment that I shall never, ever forget, sir. That sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something she wanted to build while I remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Just is. Finally, you understand. This bellboy is no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
Oh, it was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Never gonna protest it. Wait, please wait.
Oh, yes, this defendant has some to add.
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Oh, now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay, this is really it. Now's the last chance. What do I ask him about?
How or any of the... It's gotta be room service. I mean, it just has to be, but, like, why? Why? Why is it room service?
Check-in makes no sense. Bed making makes no sense. It's room service, but I don't know why. Tell me again about her room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. Huh. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes. No. Iced coffee for 2, yeah. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Haha, yes. Iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. What'd he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Oh boy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. I didn't even consider that a fact, to be honest. Why did you not mention your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was our good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I specifically asked, sir.
You fool.
I've done it. I've won. Mr. May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see the man in the room. That's, that's right, sir.
Oh,
Your Honor. We have learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
and who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was... well, the man with Miss May. The man checked in with Miss May. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
What a convenient little setup. It's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Oh, enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Miss Mia Fey. Court adjourned.
Oh.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just, doing my job,
Then again, that attorney's pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his. Eyes wide, trembling lips. It sent shivers down my spine.
I mean, if you say so.
So, what happens with me?
Do I get to go home now? Well... I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
I got a great lead into today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyways?
Not really arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms will work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center right now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. But was caught and struck. I assume the broken lamp has something to do with that, because that's on her left. And would she say left if she's watching it happen on her left? Or would she actually say right because the victim dodged right because it was her right? That's what I would say. But I don't think it's something anybody else would say. But yeah, I don't know how much good this will do me at all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. Alright. Oh god. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these episodes. My throat hurts. God. But yes, definitely save. Why not? We'll just like alternate saves. 1, 2, and 3. Because why not? Yeah, you can't have too many saves. Oh. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this part of this turnabout. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Continue the Turnabout Sisters. Which sister... I guess sisters Mia and Maya. Alright, fair enough. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.